go, Lou, Eddie!
I smell fear in that offense.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Check it back.
15!
Check. Quick dance.
Contact!
The first carry now. This is Williams. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Man up, deep. Shift chopper. Watch the twist. Safe.
Hey, 43!
Safety's creeping.
Yellow!
Crunch.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. J.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Check 52.
Hey.
15!
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Hey, 57 colors.
Delta. 12. Mike 12.
Attack!
Mike 12. Hey, pick it up.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And it's fielded at the 34. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And that will come the offense as they take over. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Show it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
90. Wolf. H3, 218. Chopper. You got that right there. What happened?
He can run for it, and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here, and thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
I don't need to. I'm going to
Tighten up.
Check nickel.
Check three.
Yellow.
He's checking.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. ground. This is Williams. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Shift. Easy.
Now Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Come on, set. You're 60 and outlaw. Dog. Check three. On the ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
A gain of 3, second down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but now it'll be third down. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
44, Mike, 44. Let's put him on the down. Let's put that team on the hook. 40, ready, go.
They'll look to throw here. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. No score after one on EA Sports.
Wide, get wide. Pilot 64, weak.
Mike's Bobo.
On first down, Grant. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On second down now. It's Grant, and he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Check. 49, check 49, check 49. Hard. Alert flare. Race don't travel. Race don't travel. Alert 3. Squeeze. Stand, go.
Now a give, right side. Grant. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Matchbox, right. Check, lock it. Slam. He's coming. Leo. Double up. 36.
They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch twins.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, baby, boom.
Yellow.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 31. Check 30.
57.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Attack.
SOS. Hey, switch gears.
Switch. Check.
Now Williams. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
Okay, baby, I'm seeing it.
A reminder reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Switch.
Hey, 15.
Shift. Out. Kill.
Snap coming in 1, and it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. 35 yards that time on the punt. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready. General, West.
Check 99.
Smoke.
Second and 10. And an alley to run. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. It's first and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Check. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Kill. Shift. Shift.
On first down, it's Grant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Topper. Watch the twist. Alpha. Ready, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping. Check. Crunch. Check 26. Check 52.
Yellow.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Watch out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Attack!
Man, I got you.
Attack!
Show it up. 25. Check 25. Check. Fresno.
Come back!
You got tight right there. Tighten up.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Slant. He's checking. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Rush in.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Hill, the intended receiver once again.
It's a gain of 6. And their first down, Chiefs.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Slam. Check three. Stand, go.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Let's get it. Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
On second down, it's Grant. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He'll drop to throw. And that's caught by Smith. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Set. 70 Indy. Watch the curl.
Back. Under 10.
You're out.
Here's Grant. 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Let's go.
Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Safety creep. Watch the eye. Check.
Yellow.
Check
49.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Alert three. Check. Kill. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Check. Slam.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll look to set up his blockers. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10-2, son. Come on. Dog, dog. I got you, boy. Why? He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They go back to Grant. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Chopper, chopper.
Check 4, check 4.
Go, go. Check 15. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Check 9, check.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Corey Grant saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check 31. Check 31. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
All day, baby. All day. All day. Yo. Check.
They give it to Williams, running right. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Lucky. Joker.
Hey, 57.
Hey, alert 3.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
That's all right. Big ass.
Watch twist. Mike 3. Go on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, switch gears. Switch. Check.
Yellow.
Check. Shoot. Switch. Switch. Shit.
Hey, replay.
Shit.
Hey, yo, go.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Check. Pick the edge. Come. Kill. Shift.
I don't need to.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Watch the twitch. Say.
43.
Safety's creeping.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On the set. Mike. Recon, 132 fight.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now this time he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
Crunch. Check 26, check 26. Check.
15.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Hey,
Rip list. Yellow.
hey, turn it up. Watch out. Show it up. 25, check 25.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's third down.
That's it, baby.
The Chiefs on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
Mike 20. Wow. Ooh. Check nickel. Check 3.
15.
He's checking.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Switch. 6 guys.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second and very short, Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, 43.
He's coming.
15.
Slip. Charlie. Check 3.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
15.
First down, Chiefs.
Let's get off the field, D. Back. Under 10. 10. Ship. Jim. Check 3.
Yellow.
They'll run it with Williams. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep down. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 22.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try for Mahomes. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams.